Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you're having a good day. We're back in Pine Valley Zoo and I have a little confession to make. I have been doing a bit of work off camera. Basically I couldn't record in this room for the last couple of days because my girlfriend was working in here. So yeah, things have been busy, lots going on. We've had snow down here where we are, and we still got snow outside. In fact, still about 4 or 5 inches of snow on the ground, which has kind of messed up all our plans for the last week. So I've not really been able to do too much recording because my girlfriend's been working at home all the time. But anyway, I have done some work, but I did it I was being creative, and I did it off camera sort of on purpose as well, because it was stuff that I'd talked about doing and didn't really want to make you sit there and watch me do it, because it was a bit sort of repetitive and time consuming. So it's in our Pirate Bay, and I'm going to turn the camera now and you can see exactly where we are at now with our Pirate Bay. And here we go. So I have been very busy creating a bit more piratey stuff than I'd done before. So I've added a lot more foliage in, and I've done what I said I wasn't going to do, and I continued the buildings up here. So we now have the tunnel here, or the pathway going into the tunnel here. We've also got our exhibit, so I've managed to incorporate an exhibit in here. This is our leaf insect that we had to lose from the bear area. I've got a little talk point here for the leaf insect as well. I've also got rid of our little viewing platform that I had sticking out here. It didn't work, it didn't look good, I couldn't decorate it well, so that's gone. And I've just filled in here with some fencing and foliage. Got some lovely palm trees, which I know is different sort of theming to what we're doing in the zoo, but it's a pirate area, so I like to think that they sort of planted these on purpose to make it look piratey. So we've got one of them down here. I've also added some rope features down here as well. Obviously I've used rope up here and some flags to give it some colour, and then I have linked the two areas with this artificial pathway, so just using these log pieces here and then terraforming the side of the cliff here, get some rocks in and then some more steps coming down here. It was a little bit too steep to combine these two bits together, so I've just put in a second floor door on this building here, so it looks like people can go into this door up here and out there and then walk up the cliff and up to this area here. And obviously they can't. Technically, if this was a real zoo, then the public would do this. They'd come along here, they'd fall down here, break their ankles, drown in the water and die. So obviously that's not realistic, but you know, that's life. It looks good. I had a lot of fun doing this, but it was quite time consuming, so you're probably quite thankful that you didn't have to sit there and watch me do all of that. I've also put in a building on this side, just one. Again, just had a sort of a space here, and I felt like it would look good if there was a building over there. And there is also a building here suggesting access onto our dam here as well. And again, that's just an artificial shell, nothing else going on in there. So I think this pirate area is looking really nice and piratey now. I'm very, very happy with it. There are still more bits and pieces to do. We still haven't done over here yet. So the talk point is now over here, so I've just managed to put in an extra little bit of pathway here and a talk point. We've still got the entrance here. Now, let me tell you a little story. Steve, I think it's Steve, it might be Stephen, apologies, I can't remember what you asked to be called, whether it's Steve or Stephen. Gardening for Health and Wellbeing is your channel name. Suggested that I incorporate this gateway into these buildings in some way. Now, I will confess, this recording that I'm doing now is the second recording that I've done today. This is Saturday morning I'm recording this. I just recorded a half-hour episode of me getting extremely stressed and angry at the game because I was trying to incorporate the entrance here, the barrier entrance, into this building over here. Now, I cannot describe to you the frustration I have with the barrier system and the pathing system in this game. You know, if you've watched my previous episodes, I hate the pathing system. Well, the barrier system is just as annoying, especially when you're using invisible barriers. So it took me about 20 minutes to actually get the gateway put in over here, and then I couldn't connect the pathway up because it wouldn't let me build a pathway because you've got this pathway on the top. I tried deleting this, it still wouldn't let me build, and in the end I was so angry I had to go away and cool down for 15 minutes. So I'm not doing that. I apologise. It's a great idea, and I wish I'd thought of it myself earlier on, and I could have done something to start with. However, it's simply not worth the aggro and the stress that it's causing me. So I'm afraid the barrier entrance is going to stay over here. I may do something here with it to try and make it look a bit better over here, because obviously this area here is still a little bit plain. So I'll probably do some rock work around here, and I'll make this like a little beach area. So I'll put in some more palm trees and detailing around here as well. But today what I want to do is a little project that I've got for this area here. So we've still got this cliff face here that I need to decorate. And we put in our cave system here. Oh yes, someone also suggested or said, I think it might have actually been Steve again, that these can be put with a monitor. I still don't think they can. I've googled it and no one seems to suggest that they can be connected to a monitor. So if there is a way of doing it, I haven't found it yet, and neither is Google. So for now that camera is just going to stay there like that. I have to say that's a massive oversight on Frontier's front, because it's such a simple thing to put that in there and then have it connected to a TV screen up here somewhere. I have no idea why they wouldn't have done that. It seems a bit idiotic, I'll be honest. There we go. You know, I'm sure there's technical reasons why they haven't done it. But anyway, what I want to do here, so we have this pond over here, and I want to suggest that the water is flowing underground, coming out of a hole in the wall here, a little waterfall under the stream, under the pathway, and then falling down the front of this cave as a waterfall. I think that would look really nice. So that's what I'm going to try and do now. I'm going to start. How am I going to do this? I think I may have to. I'm going to have to sort of just delete a bit of pathway, I think. Yeah, see, this may not work, because what I'm thinking is I need this to connect, and it might not let me. I wonder if I need to turn on or turn off. Ah yes, here we go. That's what I needed. That's a little bit sharp, so oh, hang on, have I? Yeah, no, that's fine. Let's just delete that one. Right, what does that look like? That looks fine. I just wanted it raised a bit like that, so that it looks like the water can flow underneath. I know you've got this sort of thick concrete here, and it can't really flow under, but that's fine. That's basically what I need it to look like. Right, let's have a look at our water pieces. I think this is probably what I want to use here. I probably want to get rid of that. So let's have a think. Yeah, basically I just need that. I just need it flowing and falling down here. I don't mind actually if it's right in with the wall here, with the pathway, kind of almost like that, sort of splashing on the pathway. That might look quite nice actually. I'll just bring it over a little bit, get it a bit more central. Because what I'm thinking is, I've got this little sort of protrusion here. I might have it kind of coming down on both sides, and then get a bit of rock sticking out the middle here. That might look quite nice. Okay, let's get that in there. So I'm not going to be able to use that for flowing underneath. I need. Let's have a look. Water special effects. I need, what's it called? Foam, isn't it? Yeah, so that's what I need under here, suggesting that the water is flowing underneath there. So what do I want to do? I probably want a couple of them. Maybe we just move it back a little bit. one just a bit over there, like that. And then I need, what do we got? We've got waterfall top. What does that look like? Right, so that's the kind of bubbly bit of it. What does the waterfall middle section look like? Yeah, okay, so that's, let's get that in place first. So that it's coming down right off of the cliff like that. Yeah, I think that looks good. Let me just check. What's the 10 meter? Is that the length? So it looks like it's going down further. Yeah, I like the look of that. That looks good. I like that. Right, let's do that. Do I need possibly a little bit more over there? Make it really look like it's flowing quite wide. And then over here. See, and I don't mind it looking like there's a bit of a gap. Yeah, that looks nice. Just need to straighten that out a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Excellent. Okay. So do I need this sort of frothy bit? Yeah, I probably do. I think that does add a nice effect, doesn't it? Okay. Ooh. Computer's just lagging a little bit there for some reason. I think that's going to look really nice because it's not going to stop them. It just makes it look nice. Makes them look like they've got to walk through a little waterfall to get into their cave. I'm assuming it doesn't block them in any way. No, look, it's just come out through it. Yeah, brilliant. Oh, someone's hungry there. That's not good. Excellent. That's a good start. Okay. Right. So this cave here, or this bit needs to look like a cave. That's my thinking. So let's try and find the thinnest piece. Probably this piece, isn't it? It kind of needs to I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing here, by the way. Just want it to look like it's coming from underground in some way. Tell you what, before I go too far, let's just combine these so that if they're terrible, I can get rid of them easily. Okay, let's yeah, I'll have to lose a little bit of the railing, but that's okay. I don't mind that. Okay, let's bring that in there, and let's just keep adding rocks basically until I think it looks okay. I think once I've got some extra foliage on there, yeah, that kind of looks like it's coming from underground, doesn't it? It can be fake, you know. It can look artificial. I don't mind that. Oh, this looks decent under here actually. Let's do that. Let's get some bits of rock in there. I was thinking I was going to use one of these pieces as this kind of central point. I thought that would look kind of cool. And then, yeah, something like that. Possibly something similar on this side. And then obviously I can sort of build them down as well. I'm just trying to get that basic structure in the middle here. No, that's too big. Something like that. You know, there's got to be a reason why the water splits there. So it flows down on either side like that. That looks cool. And then we need some of these little bits in here to look like they're causing these splashes. I love doing this sort of thing. It's a lot of fun. It's once you've got a sort of a technique for it, it's a pretty straightforward process, but it is a lot of fun trying to create these. Okay, great. That's looking all right now. So a lot of this I can cover up with foliage. Okay, let's continue down here next and just sort of finish off this cliff face. Now, I've got to be careful because I don't want to block the traversable areas at all. But I just want to kind of finish this off nicely. You know, make it look. I want it to look natural and like it is actually there, rather than you know, like it's an artificial thing. As much as possible. I mean, it's not always going to be possible. Cool. That's looking nice. It's amazing the difference these little sort of what's this called? It's like a scene almost, isn't it? And the difference it can make is remarkable. When you think this was just a normal pathway and now suddenly it looks completely different, really atmospheric. Right, what was I just thinking? I think I need some splashes at the bottom, don't I? So waterfall splash? No, it's is it that? No, I don't think that. No, it's the one that has the ripples. Waterfall bottom. Maybe go with the 5 meter versions. Yeah, I think that's what we want, isn't it? Right, let's get that down so that it's actually at the water level. Where is the water level? It's hard to see sometimes. Yeah, I think that's basically what I want. Although I'll tell you what I probably need as well, because that's causing a real sort of a line effect at the side of the water there, isn't it? So what I probably do need actually is this splashing effect as well, to kind of disguise that a bit. No, that's not quite going to work, is it? It's tricky because obviously the water isn't flowing in right directly into the water, so yeah, maybe I'll just leave it as it is. I can put again. I'll put some foliage down there. Yeah, let's leave that as it is. I really like that. I think that looks lovely. Looks very splashy, which is good. Cool. Okay, good. We're doing all right here. So, what else do I want to do? I want to create a bit of rock work along here. Actually, I might as well just do it all as one thing. So again, I want to I want to keep it looking random. And of course this will have a whole load of foliage put on as well. Don't want to go too over the top. I just want it to look like a nice solid cliff face. Be careful that I'm not on the train line. Yes, that's. And then I'll put some foliage. I've already obviously got a little bit here. Let's come over this way and do some. Don't want to hide the wooden track lines there. Right, let's just mix it up a bit. Get some different shapes in. Don't need too much. Don't want it to look too over the top. Yeah, that's nice. Right, and then what I was thinking is I want to continue some of the bushes that I've used down here. So, what is this? The common stalwart. So let's come into here. So the common, did I say that? It's saltwort, not stalwart. What we're talking about. Yeah, I really like this bush, and I've used it a lot around here. So I'm going to continue because it suits the theme. I don't know why it looks piratey. If a bush can look piratey, then this one does, I think. I will put some other bits in, of course, as well. You know me, I won't be able to resist putting some more arrowwood bush in as well. But I want to keep this quite simple, this cliff face. It doesn't need too much variety, so I don't mind using the same stuff repeated along the whole thing. Maybe just get one or two smaller ones dotted around as well. Like so. Good. Right, now let's just come back to our favourites. Oh no, we don't need a common bush, just a bush. There we go. So this, I feel, definitely needs some arrowwood on it. Probably a nice big bit up there. What else? Down under here. And a little bit there. Ooh, let's get a little bit more, I think, right underneath the track there. Okay, what do we think about this? I'll tell you what, I'd like to continue the palm tree theme as well. Actually, tell you what, actually, I need to get some on this side. So let's decorate that a bit. Let's just get a little bit in there. Actually, is the saltwort in this selection here? What was it called? It was common, wasn't it? Yes, common saltwort. Here we go. Let's see if I can get a little bit of this on the water here. Just on the side there. There we go. Yep, that's good. Let's get some more over here. I can put a bit more. Yes, down in here will look good as well. Lovely stuff. Oh look, they're floating. Why did they float? There we go, I want them like that. That's better. None of these other ones are floating. Cool, okay. Probably just need a bit of this over here, maybe a little bit under here. I'll probably keep this mostly cleared, I think. I've got those faux rocks that I use, so I'll probably use some of those. Yeah, that's looking nice. Most of this will be kept clear. Actually, just feel like we just need a couple more rocks coming just over here, just to sort of complete this as a proper cliff face, I reckon. Yeah, that looks, because it's quite steep there, it does make sense that that would just have sand on it. There we go, a bit of that, and get some more of this on here as well. Lovely stuff. I will do palm trees, but they will go on at the end once I'm happy with everything else, because they just kind of finish the area off, don't they? Yeah, that's looking nice now. Excellent. Okay, good. Well, it's amazing the effect that sort of thing has. It's a very simple thing, isn't it? Just some rocks and some foliage. It really finishes off the area. Get lots of people just standing around now as well, looking good. So yeah, so we've got these faux rocks. Let's have a look. I've got them over here, haven't I? Now, which ones? I think it's these ones. So let's just bring that over there. Let's split that from the group. And then let's see about using this over here, wherever we are. I'm getting lost now. So I want this aligned to surface, and I'm hoping I can have it, yeah, just like that. Really simple. I love doing this. Just finishes off that sort of cliff front there like that. It looks lovely, doesn't it? Great. Happy with that. I don't think I need any in here, but let's just see. I probably could do, actually. No harm in that. Just adds an extra little layer of detail. I can probably even... I don't think I really need them back there. Oh, that does look nice, actually. Yeah, I like this. Just keep adding details until you feel like you've gone too far. That's generally my philosophy. Good. Yep, I'm liking that. Right, so I'm really happy with this whole cliffside here. The last couple of things that I want to do are some ferns. Again, these ferns are very much piratey looking things. So I do just want to add some of these around. These are definitely one of my favourite pieces in the game. I'll worry about the beach area in a minute. I'm just focusing at the moment on these cliffs here. Just need to move that one in like that. Let's get one up there. Let's get one there. And I should probably do a few of these smaller ones as well, just to add a bit of variety. Good. Don't want to go over the top with them. Well, actually, it might look nice to have a couple down here, kind of right on the waterfront. Yeah, there we go. That just sort of finishes off that little entrance there nicely, doesn't it? Good. And then we want the palm trees, and I'll be using the same ones as I've used elsewhere, these foxtail palms. They're just great looking trees. Again, I don't want to go over the top. I just want to have the whole area feel piratey. So yeah, don't need too many. Let's get one further down here. I don't really want to hide any of this. So I'm kind of thinking just in here might look nice if I can squeeze one in like that. Okay, what do we think? Yeah, that looks nice. You've just got enough, I think. You've got foliage, you've got water, you've got palms, you've got ferns. Yeah, excellent. Okay, good, 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 good. Very happy with all that. Lighting I will do at the end, as always. Let's just get a few chairs along here, I reckon. If there's some flat bits. Actually, I did make most of it sloped, didn't I? Ooh, is it? Oh look, I can have a chair there, right in front of the waterfall. Good place for a chair. There we go, let's get one in there. Let's get another one over there. Don't mind chairs, chairs are good. There we go. And some bins, of course, because people are messy. We know people are messy. Excellent, there we go. So someone can sit there, get the feet wet, get the back and the heads wet. Yeah, why not? It's a bit of fun, isn't it? Excellent. Oh, I'm well chuffed with that actually. I think that looks really nice. So we're nearly done now with the habitat. This is really looking like a good pirate area now, I reckon. Our sea lions are still very happy, of course. That's the main thing. They've still got plenty of traversable area. They're getting elderly. Is that because I've got the aging turned on? I think it is, but they don't die, so that's good. I think that's what I've got it set as. So that they... What is it? Yeah. Aging and birth. So they get old, but they don't die because I've got deaths turned off. Okay, so they just get really, really old. So does that mean we've got really, really old hippos? Oh yeah, 97 years old. Brilliant. That is an old hippo. That's fine. I don't mind. It's all good. So, what do you think? That's going to be it for this episode. So next episode, we'll hopefully finish this area off. Because we're basically there now. It's just a few details, some lighting, and this little beach area that I need to work out what I'm doing up here as well. It's a bit tricky because I've kind of messed up the landscaping at the moment. I don't know. I don't think it's going to let me... No, it doesn't let me squash that because the gate's there. But I probably want to squash it because I probably want to put in some stuff in there. That's fine. Let's just undo that. Yeah, okay. Well, I'll have to look into that. I might have to get rid of the gate temporarily and then put it back in, which I think I can do without getting too stressed. I hope. So there we go. What do you think? Do you like my pirate sea lion habitat so far? I love this cave actually. I think this has worked out really nicely, and it just gives them a little bit of privacy as well, doesn't it? And it just adds something into this pathway here, which was just a little bit off. Oh, just realised I've got a vista point there which needs to move. There we go. Excellent. Great. Your feedback will be much appreciated, although I'm planning on recording a couple more episodes straight away of this, so I won't get your feedback before I build more, but do please keep it coming. You know me, I always read them, I always reply, and I will always enact them if I can and if I like the ideas. Sometimes I'm just not good enough to do these things, like with the barrier system. But you know what I might do? I might put a little pirate house up here so it at least looks like you know, the entrance is hidden inside a little pirate hut. You know, it'll be a simple thing, but I'll probably do that up here somehow. Great. That will be in the next episode. So thank you very much. Do hope you've had fun. If you have, you can hit the like button for me, and I will see you in the next episode hopefully. Until then, do take care, stay safe and all that, and I'll see you soon.